Hi, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for January 22nd until January 29th. And I am pulling inspirational angel cards for all signs, and I'm going to look at the astrology for this week. So let me share my screen because we do have a little bit of a crazy week ahead of us. But it's good crazy. We have shifting of the energies this week. And for some reason, it didn't want to share. All right, so we're going to start the week off today, January 22nd, in my hometown, Feasterville, PA. And we have a beautiful trine in Earth. The moon is in Earth. We have Pluto in Capricorn in Earth, and we also have the North Node in Taurus in Earth. So that's the trine that it's making. Now the moon will go void, of course, in about 3 hours from this recording at 2:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adjust for your time zone. But the big highlight that I'm seeing is on January 24th, 25th, depending on where you live, Mars will be entering Capricorn, joining Venus, and Mercury is retrograding back into Capricorn this week as well. Good thing Venus will be coming out of retrograde. So we could have some issues where politics, governments are concerned, where our money and our work is concerned. That's where this energy could be building because, Pluto is in here too. So big concentration in Capricorn. You'll want to look and see where that shows up in your house or the aspects that it's making. So if you have heavy Taurus energy, there will be a trine to that. If you have Virgo energy, there will be a trine to that. Cancer energy will be in opposition. And the squares would take place at Aries and Libra. So that's where that squaring energy will be coming in. So a little tense, but I think it's good energy. I think it's energy that's going to get us up off of our butts. Let's advance it for tomorrow. So not quite, let me put it through a couple more hours. Let's get Mars into Capricorn. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go back to the 7 a.m. because I see it as happening January 25th. I go back to the days. So tomorrow morning, I'm recording this today on Saturday, January 22nd. Pretty much the same. The moon will be moving into Libra. If I go back to today, I said the moon will be going void, of course, getting ready to move into Libra. So emotions could be imbalanced. We don't have too bad a difficult energy. Venus is trining. It's like the IC with Uranus. So I do like that unexpected energy, unexpected boost of energy. Now we have January 24th. In my world, Mars is still in Sagittarius at the 29th degree. So what's interesting is that 29th degree with Mars in Sagittarius could be a little volatile. So Monday could be a little hairy. And we will have, this is saying the moon will be moving into Scorpio later that night. Scorpio is ruled by Mars traditionally and also by Pluto in the modern sense. So Monday into Tuesday could be a little hairy for a lot of us. We look at Tuesday's energy. Mercury will be just getting ready to move into Capricorn. Mars is in Capricorn, so we have a lot of energy there. And like I said, you'll have to look and see where it shows up in your chart and the aspects that it's making. Now, the sun is in conflict, is in square to the moon in Mars. There is a little bit of conflict, a little bit of tension emotionally. And this really could come around the things that we're valuing, how we're seeing people, how we're perceiving people. Remember, Mercury is retrograde in Aquarius still. We do have Saturn here. There could be opposing ends, is what I'm thinking, feeling like opposing perceptions. And of course, that has been the theme for, gosh, a very long time. A very long time. Wednesday, pretty mellow. Looks really like a beautiful day to me with all this harmony, all these harmonious aspects, a little bit of tension, but just between Pallas and Black Moon Lilith. So I'm not really seeing, and also Pluto. So Pallas, the warrior goddess, she's coming out and having a conversation with Pluto about some crap in the past that needs to come out. Mercury, you'll see, has now entered Capricorn. So these conversations that are being had between Mercury and Pluto and Venus and Mars in Capricorn, I really feel as though this week there could be a lot of stuff coming out about our governmental foundations, even things that are hitting at home or out in work, foundationally wise. Uranus is making a trine to Vesta. And that is in the fourth house from my perspective. And so like this is really saying that changes need to be made at home. I know that I'm getting the bug to like really clear out some major clutter, do some renovations in here, but renovations as far as like things that need to get done. Mars in Capricorn will give us the stamina, the energy to focus on what needs to get done, what our responsibilities are, what our commitments are. So I do love that energy. On Thursday, we do have a mixed bag on Thursday, harmonious, trining aspects, little bit of tension with that South Node and Jupiter. So watch out, because Jupiter's saying with this South Node, I'm going to pour on a little bit more crap with this pandemic. But I feel as though this last wave could be coming to an end. We could be seeing a break come the first week of February, kicking off on Thursday. So we'll have to see what that looks like. There's a Sagittarius moon. We're looking for freedom. We're looking to get out. We are sick of being in the house, but here in my neck of the woods, it's bitter cold out. Beautiful sunshine. So go out and get your sunshine. I did do mine twice today already. So that's nice. Friday looks like, a decent day, little more tension between now the sun and the moon, a little bit of a beautiful harmonious aspect. Not complaining about that. Mercury will be conjuncting Pluto. And get ready, because Pluto will be hitting 27. So it will be sextiling the galactic center. Mercury is sextiling the galactic center, and that runs right around 27 of Sagittarius. So what I'm feeling, there's going to be some uprisings, like upheaval. We need to align to what our purpose is in this life, and like we're being forced to look back into the past with this Mercury retrograde. You'll see that Venus is finally getting ready, is stationing direct. But we are looking over some things in the past about our foundations, about our government, our economy, what is going on there. So it will be really interesting to see what that is. I feel like Uranus is going to be that surprise, the unexpected, that outlier. So we'll see. And then next Saturday, this is when Venus does go direct at 11 degrees of Capricorn, and she's going to start moving pretty quickly through the signs once again. Mars will be here for about 5 weeks. And I just want to point out that he will be moving into Gemini come the end of August and staying there for 7 months, because he's going to go through a retrograde period. I think that's going to be a little bit of a crazy time. We've got two sides of a story, but it will be great for writers, people to create music, poetry, speak their voices. So we're going to have to see how that pans out. Next week, we have Chinese New Year, Year of the Tiger. So we're going from Year of the Ox, which is really grounded energy, into Year of the Tiger. To me, that's like a fire energy. I'm going to have to do my research this week so I can get that information out for all of you. And yes, Chinese New Year occurs on the first new moon in Aquarius energy. So that will be February 1st, 12:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or to be exact, 12:45 and 59 seconds in Aquarius. We'll take a look at that next week. And let me do your angel cards. I've already pre-shuffled and cut. I'm going to start with Aries. Let's get some inspiration. We could all use it. Be sure to look at your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or even a place where you may have a stellium or a cluster of planets in your chart. If you need to, you can go to astro.com, plug in your date, time, and place of birth, and pull up your own birth chart and find out what is in store for you. So Aries. Ooh, Aries, Archangel Jophiel is coming to your rescue. And whenever I think of Archangel Jophiel, I think of the color yellow. I don't know if that is even true, but I think of joy. I think of fun and pleasure. Your affirmation says, I connect with my inner wisdom. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray. So yeah, that is yellow in a sense, to the highest degree. Drawing wisdom from source, ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. So I love that for you. He'll also help you to learn and absorb information at this time. Soak it in, Aries. Taurus. It's about commitment. Ooh, I'm a Taurus rising. I don't really feel like committing to anything right now. Your affirmation is, I am committed to my vision, and the angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. But I think that we really need to follow our hearts in order to commit. Don't commit to anything that doesn't make your heart sing. This is not a year of saying yes to the things that your heart doesn't totally love. We're slowing it down. I was telling one of my friends that last night. We're slowing it down. We're really being mindful and choosing the things that we truly value, the things that are important to us. And Taurus, your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Gemini. Curiosity. I love that. So I'm a Gemini sun sign. All right, your affirmation says, I explore the wonder of life. See life through the curious eyes of a child, and you will discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement. Curiosity keeps you alive, interested, and interesting. Answer, faith. So with all of that Capricorn energy, it is opposing Cancer energy. So there could be a lot of tension going on there. You have to hold on to the faith. Your affirmation says, I have faith in the support of the universe. Faith is such a powerful quality that it moves mountains. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to have blind faith in people or situations. Use common sense and discernment. Never give your power to another. Cancers, all water signs do that. Well, not so much Scorpio. Cancers and Pisces do that. Leo, creativity. And that is your theme, typically, of a Leo sun sign anyway, or Leo rising and moon. I'm a Leo moon, creativity. And I'm going to be making some paintings today after I finish this. Your affirmation says, I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. The angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. It may herald a new idea, inspiration for a book, an artistic vision, or a new project. Let your imagination flow. Virgo. Little virgins, it is about communication. Your affirmation says, I communicate clearly and honestly. Now, Virgos, you are ruled by Mercury and Chiron, I feel. Mercury is retrograde, so communications could be a little wonky at this time. The angels remind you that being spiritual is about being genuine and honest. When you speak from the heart, others feel the resonance of truth and trust you. Talk positively, focus on the good in life, and you will feel happier and healthier. Oh, also, communication is a two-way process. Listen with interest and respond openly. This will improve all of your relationships. Libra, it's about abundance. I love that for you, Libras. Your affirmation says, I deserve love, prosperity, and success. It is time for your life to flow with prosperity, love, and success. You draw from the limitless universal pool according to your belief in how much you deserve. Angel wisdom is reminding you now to believe in yourself and trust that you deserve more. Then you will attract abundance in and the true riches of life. I love that. Love it. Scorpios, mercy. I know Scorpios have been feeling it for quite some time. The mercy card says, I am merciful. That's your affirmation. To develop the quality of mercy, forgive yourself and everyone around you. Be magnanimous. See the good in others and give them the benefit of the doubt. I got a little sip of coffee. Open up to compassion, but most of all, access the wisdom within that recognizes the divine in every creature. Yes. Get a nasty coffee cup out of the way. You can't see it. It's got lipstick all around the ring. Sagittarius. Perfect for Sag. Adventure. Your affirmation is, I face the adventure of life eagerly. Life is an adventure. Be ready for the unexpected and make the most of all opportunities. The angel wisdom suggests that you get out of any habits or ruts in which you are stuck. Do things that are different and face life with a sense of wonder. Capricorns, dun, dun, dun. Capricorns, crazy week, crazy times coming for you still. And it talks about having fun. Sometimes Capricorns are a little too serious, but some of the funniest people I know are Capricorns. Your affirmation says, I master my emotions. Your guidance is to take time to enjoy yourself, relax, and find your sense of humor. Treat things lightly. Fun brings lightness of spirit, and the most difficult situations can be eased if you see the funny side of things. So cultivate a sense of ridiculous. The humor that I see in the Capricorns I know is usually like sarcastic humor, which I find pretty hilarious. But that's because there's like, that sarcasm. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's eluding me right now, but yeah, lighten up, Capricorns. Aquarius, beauty. And your affirmation says, I recognize my beauty and that of others. It's interesting because I feel like Aquarians are often pretty harsh on themselves and others. It's like we are in Aquarius season, the sun is in Aquarius, and I feel like it's the know-it-all season because Aquarians feel like they do know it all. Most do, but some baby Aquarians still have a lot of learning to do. So yes, recognize the beauty in yourself and that of others. The outer world is a reflection of your inner. So focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindness, your gifts, and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Yeah, I love that. And last but not least, Pisces, Archangel Uriel. So why do you need the protection of Archangel Uriel? Your affirmation says, I am one with everyone in peace and serenity. Archangel Uriel works on the ruby ray, which is made up of purple and gold. It is the ray of wisdom and spirituality, the epitome of Pisces. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility, and peace. You, in your turn, are invited to spread these beautiful qualities onto other people. Connect with Archangel Uriel will enable you to aspire to oneness with all humanity. This is a high state of grace, which will bring you freedom and joy. All right, so that's my weekly wisdom for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next week with the new moon in Aquarius, Chinese New Year, Imbolc, Brigade's Day, chock full week next week with a lot going on, big shift in the energy. I love the beginning of February and the Chinese New Year because to me, that means that spring is just around the corner and things will start to warm up here in my neck of the woods. Not for a lot of you, but typically that's how it goes. We have, pretty short winters here. We rarely get any snow. And if we do, it's in and out of here in the blink of an eye because our temperature fluctuations, they can fluctuate 50 to 80 degrees in a day. But it is bitter cold here right now. I have a beautiful fire lit. I went outside and got my sunshine. So, that's really helping me with my seasonal affective disorder. And I don't know if I mentioned, but my friend Valerie, she recognized I was going into some really bad darkness after Thanksgiving time, which I do every single year. I get very depressed. One of my other friends, my next door neighbor, Dave, he came over at one point, beginning of December. He's like, I'm checking on you because I know how you get at this time of year. I really am affected by the lack of sunlight. So our days are getting longer. And I love that the sun is still out at 5 o'clock in the afternoon here. And every day it'll start to get more and more. But Valerie sent me all these lovely gifts, which included a light box for seasonal affective disorder. So I could plug that in on those cloudy days. I do try and get out and get the sun on my face, for at least an hour a day, even though it's bitter cold, I bundle up. She also sent me beautiful sunflowers, like all these things to like bring the sun into my life. And my gosh, it really turned me around within a couple of days. I had that light box on like all day long while I was working, and it really lifted me out. So if you do suffer from depression, especially in the winter, look into one of those light boxes. I'm pretty sure she got it on Amazon, and I do have an Amazon button on my website at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. And you often get discounts when you use my button, but I do get a little tiny, like maybe 1% portion of the sale. But I found that by going through that link, that the prices are sometimes less than if I just go directly to Amazon. And it's only about this big, and it's perfect. I keep it here while I'm working. It shines the light into my face, really makes a difference. So have a beautiful week. I'll see you next week, and we will talk about the upcoming new moon and all these delicious energies. Bye.